Yo, 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 YouTube. I'm back with a mail day video. As you can see, I'm quite behind in my mail. I've gotten quite a few things in. I don't always show everything. I have so much coming in and going out all the time, so I don't record everything. But once in a while, when I know I'm not going to get to it for a bit, I'll save mail for a few days so that I have a fair amount of content for you guys for a video. So let's go through some of this. Some of this is PC stuff, some of it is flip stuff. Kind of the same, typical thing I would normally buy, some lots. And then also a few PC, what I like to call replenish cards. So cards that I had sold because I had gotten big prices for them. I try to rebuy at a much lower price. So essentially the card becomes free for me. And possibly some profit on top of that. So anyway, so as we go through, I'll kind of tell you, why I bought what I bought. And if you have any questions, please leave comments down below. And like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. And we'll keep sharing some content. So the first one here, this is a card I've actually been after for quite a while. Because it's an EX Sentry insert, they show up overpriced quite a bit. At least overpriced for what I think they're worth. But I found this one. I think it came in a lot with just a few other lower end Favre cards. But there was enough value in the lot, and I really wanted this for my PC. So it is an acetate card. It is this greenish yellow color. That's not faded or bad plastic like some of the cards from that 90s era are. This is the intended color. So that's the other thing. Sometimes you'll see these and they're like orange, and it's not a parallel or anything. The orange ones are just, they've been exposed to sun or something, and they're just not the right color anymore. This one looked really, really nice. Nice corners and edges. All the color is there in the photos and stuff. So, and the silver foil. So super awesome card. I've always liked that one. Unique. You don't see a lot of colored acetate stuff. This is some stuff I actually just got today. This didn't all come together in one lot. I just kind of packed it together as I was hauling them up. This first one is a 95 Finest, and this is the Refractor. A little hard to tell on the video. You can see it refract there somewhat, but still has the protective film on it, which is what you want when you're buying these older Finest cards. Really nice corners. Guy had it at a pretty good buy it now price. These don't come up much, and the early Finest stuff has creeped up in price over the last few months, so I thought it was going to be a good buy. This little Brady lot here shipped with a couple of top loaders too, so that's nice. I use those for shipping. So this is a Brady lot of 12. And just some early Brady stuff. So here's a 2002 Topps, his first year of Topps. And then 06 Topps, 06 score, or 09 score, excuse me, 07 Topps, 07 Upper Deck, 05 Topps. That's Upper Deck too. I think that's 05 or 06. I can't remember. 05. Here's an 08 Topps. This is from the like the team sets, so it's card 7 of 12. A couple of 03 Topps. These have gone up in price recently. I've been able to sell these for more and more each time I get them, so happy to have a few of those. An 04 Topps and an 05 score. It's all real easy early Brady stuff to sell. However, what's ironic, and hopefully I'll have a sales day video I'll make this week as well. But what's ironic is I'm selling a lot more Favre stuff than Brady stuff right now. So sort of a strange trend. Brady, having a good shot at the MVP, another Super Bowl, being a current active player, the GOAT, at least the Super Bowl victories GOAT. Not sure why Brett has the bigger sales numbers for me right now. So I picked this up. I've always been a huge fan of Topps Fire. This is the green parallel. It's kind of got a green foily refractory look in the background. Clouds. I think it looks like clouds. But color match to the uniform, and then it's 68 out of 99, so shorter print. Just really like this card. Got a pretty decent price on it. I'm not even sure if I have one in my PC, but if I don't, that's where it's going. Alright, here's another lot. I think this is the lot where I got the bright lights in it. So it's this... Oh no, this was just a 4-card lot. Yeah, I remember now. Anyway, so that's what happens when you don't open this stuff for a while. You're trying to remember why you bought it or where you got it from. But I'll mention it to you in a minute why I bought this. But here's the TV cell. These are harder. There's 2 versions of this. There's the regular one where it's the full photo. And then, which I think is like a predictor card or something. And then this is the TV cell, which is like a scene from a game, if you will, like a video cell or a picture cell in the middle. These are tough to get in good shape with these weird die cut corners, and this one looks pretty good. So yeah, fun card. Don't see those real often. They're not as common as you'd think. This is a 91 Ultra rookie. You never go wrong getting a rookie card of a Hall of Famer. This is the reason I bought the lot. This is the 94 special effects. You can see it's got the sort of swirly background on the card. These were 1 per rack pack or jumbo pack. I don't remember. I opened a ton of this stuff in 94. Never even pulled a Favre. Yeah, I probably opened a couple boxes, so the odds are not good on getting a certain player. That there's like 700 cards in the set, so not wise to open these to try to pull one, but didn't have any left. It's one of my favorite Favre cards of all time. This one's fairly well centered, top to bottom's off a little bit, but so that's why I bought the lot. And then this is a Fleer Ultra insert out of 1995. And of course picked up a couple more top loads because those will come out of the top load, so that's good. Here's one of those cards I was talking about earlier where I said it's a replacement card. So when the market was super hot for veterans or Hall of Famers or GOATs, whatever you want to call it, back in like February, I'm just going to get a little more room here so I can show this better. I sold this card for $399. So I couldn't turn down $400. It's not a super easy grade. And it is Score, which is a popular brand, but super base. Not a premium brand or anything like that. But I knew that it wouldn't stay at that price, and I figured I could pick one up for a price I really wanted to pay for it. So I paid $130 for this, which I thought was pretty good considering I sold my last one for $500. I also like that it's in the newer holder. So that was a little bit of an upgrade to me. My other one was in the older holder. So picked that up as a replacement. Still made some mad profit off the other one. Picked up another one of these Brady kicker ones. So this is that dual threats insert from Elite, which shows players who don't normally play a certain position doing something different. So like a punter throwing the ball, for example. So in this case, you have the time when Tom Brady did a pooch punt, as you know, and of course he's a quarterback. So I really like that card. I think it's super unique. It's the only card, as far as I know, of him punting. And he has a ton of cards since he's played forever, and you know is who he is. So I thought that was a good one to pick up again. I got one of those out of a 10 cent box or quarter box at the National and sold it recently. So I was happy to see another one come by. O2 Focus, so, and I think this is that O2 Platinum or O3 Platinum? O4 Platinum, 06 Fleer, 06 Ultra. This one I think is O2 as well, so just still picking up, yeah, O2, an O2 Brady insert, franchise focus, so just still picking up early Brady stuff. It hasn't been as big a seller recently, but numbers don't lie, and at some point he's still going to probably win another MVP. He's going to maybe win another Super Bowl. Once he retires, his stuff will go up, and then he'll get in the Hall of Fame, and they'll go up. And so once everybody realizes that Mahomes is not going to win 7 of them, and Brady's GOAT will stand, think the money will continue to be there. So speaking of early Brady, here's a lot of 402 Bowman that I bought. So got some more 02 Bowmans. Got those at a pretty good price. Definitely a price where I'll resell them. I will get a profit out of them. Here is another Favre Refractor. This is the copper. Topps DPP. This is 07. Yeah, 07. Numbered out at 250. Refractor up there. So I'm still picking up as much short print stuff Favre as I can when it's a good price. I like these cards. This is the no huddle or disco, whatever you want to call it. PSA 10 on a 2020 Mosaic. I think Mosaic was an overrated product and it was an underrated product, and now I kind of think it's fallen into its own place here. But I really like this card, PSA 10, you know. So top of the line there. Top grade there. This is really cool. This was a card that you sort of had to earn. So at the National, DJ Ski made these Chicago Championship cards. Actually, I have a couple of them here for the different sports. So there's like, there's this hockey one here. Here's the Bears. Then there's a Cubs one. And then there's the Jordan. Here's the Jordan one. It looks like they kind of look like different Kanye West album covers. So anyway, if you completed a full set of those, you can enter the serial numbers in and claim the 5th and final card, which I just now received in the mail within this last week. So this is the Chicago Championship Redemption card. It's pretty cool. You get skyline back here. It's got this like foily surface. It's a really thick card. I don't know if you can see that, but yeah, super thick. And then it's got Jordan with the 5 rings, 6 rings. Yeah, 6, right? 6 rings. Anyway, so it's, yeah, got this like red Jordan silhouette with the rings, and super, super cool. So I was happy that finally came in. One of those things where you're like, sure, I'll redeem it, and you know, if I never see it, it was sponsored by eBay, which is pretty solid. I figured they would, you know, make sure that everything came through on it and everybody got their redemptions, but yeah, it took about 6 months. Okay. So next, more Brady here. I bought these 2013 Prism Brady's. Early Prism stuff does well, of course. Any Brady Prism stuff. They were a pretty good price. He threw in a Dirk Nowitzki Prism. I think this is 2020. Yeah, 2020. Nice. I'll take a free card, top loaded. So I'll use the top load. Dirk is a surefire Hall of Famer, I would imagine. So love those bonus cards. This is one I picked up. It was just because I think it was real cheap. I always really liked the Sports Center cards that they made in 2005. They do have a niche. I do sell them. There weren't a ton of them made. They seem like they're harder to pick up. And this, of course, is the game-used jersey version of it. So Brett Favre game-used jersey card from Upper Deck. On the front of this card is a jersey worn in an official NFL game. So all the verbiage you want to see on a jersey card is there. I like it because it's part of the knit section of the jersey where where it kind of bunches in on the arm there. So nice chunk of jersey there. So it's a small piece. It's one color. You know, it doesn't have all the other super fancy parts to it that would make it, you know, exemplary. But for the price I paid for it, it was a no-brainer. Nice card. All right, and then where would we be without a 1992 Topps? For those of you who watch my videos for a while, I always have either one coming in or going out, depending on the video that I'm making, but I had one coming in, so that's a 92 Topps. Here's another Favre lot. Maybe this was the one with the bright lights. I don't even remember anymore. Hopefully I'll have some pictures on the screen here for you so you can see what I bought, but just a nice assortment, some, You know, base cards, early 90s stuff. A couple of mint. This is a very popular card, this Refractor quarter horses. Such cool pictures in the background and a nice foil. One of my favorite cards. The sunglasses card, that one tends to be a seller. Here's a couple more. Couple more mints, couple more of those sunglasses mint, couple of 97 finest, two without the one without the protector. No, they all do have the protectors. That's good. Another mint, another first and 10, another one of the video camera ones. Yeah, this is the one with the bright lights. So this has it's got the 97 impact, and then this is the artist proof. So these are pretty short printed. It's the gimmicky card, you know, him with the cheese head on, Packer backer. People love those things. I sell them by the chunks. You know, in my recent video, I showed you how I sold all the Superman cards I had, where he's in the little Superman cape. I sold all those at one time, like 40 copies of them in a day. So those kinds of cards do pretty well. You'd never see a modern day player in a cheesehead picture. Whoops, knocked you around there. Okay, so I've got some more Brady's. I believe these were all one lot, yeah. So all top loaded, which is nice. I got some chrome here, 2012 chrome, some elite in the throwback, Chronicles, Absolute, just any Brady goes. This one's nice. This is the green parallel, which is a little bit shorter. I'm not sure if that was like a blaster exclusive or I don't know. Don't really follow that stuff too close, but the green ones, I've had a couple of them and they've done okay. So another Absolute, 19 Prestige. Here's that 89 score looking one. Bazooka stuff does well. The 05 Bazooka. Legends in the making. Here's some more top space. Touchdown club insert. Unbreakable insert out of select. Some score, some more select. This is concourse, I believe. Optic. These are all in like those gaming sleeves, which I don't really care for those. I mean, I know they're high quality, but sucks you can't see the back of the card. And they kind of have this like matte finish to the front, so makes chrome cards or refractor cards look pretty dull. So they're definitely not going to stay in those. I mean, I guess to some degree these are just for resale, so I don't really care what sleeve it's in. You know, why change them out if they're in there and they're protected, and I don't want the sleeve anyway. But for the purposes of showing in the video, they don't work real nice. Another optic. This one I really like. This is numbered out of 299. Any Brady numbered you can do well with. Crown Royale, one of my favorite brands. I really like the crown in the background. It's a pretty cool looking card. 05 Tops in the Pro Bowl uniform. Here's another one of those green parallels. Prestige extra points. It's got kind of a foily front, where the base card doesn't have that. This is Player of the Day or Father's Day or something like that. I just sold one of these. Father's Day, yep. Another base prism, and then a Road to the Super Bowl from last year. This was for Donruss. So, nice little Brady assortment there. Added some variety, a few cards I don't have in the store, which is always good. I did buy one of the gold press proof premium stocks. These aren't selling for much because you basically can buy them by the complete set. So they're not hard to get, but gold, color match to the pants. You know, it's got the nice green on it, so had to have that. I need the variation photo one yet where he doesn't have the helmet on. But I'll pick that up. I only want to pay like $1 or $2 for these because they're not that rare. But gold is everything, as I've been preaching recently. So I got to have them just because of the fact that they're gold. This I thought was really cool. Something that I picked up pretty cheap as a single card auction. It's a $10. There we go. $10 calling card out of Talkin' Sports. It's the Trivia Catch. It's got like an embossing on it. It's unscratched. The scratch looks pretty, or the foil looks pretty good on it. They are numbered out of 3960, which in 1997 was actually low numbering. But they didn't make a whole lot of the $10 cards because they didn't want to pay for $10 worth of your phone service. So, they're a little bit more rare than like the $1 ones and stuff. Card expired in 1998. So I like the calling cards. It's kind of, I think they're going to have a boom in the market at some point. They're kind of they kind of have a unique place in time. Like those early to mid 90s, those are the only years you're ever going to see phone cards. Because before then, it just wasn't a thing to, enter numbers for long distance calling, prepaid calling. And then, since then, of course, we have cell phones and all that and don't need any of that. So I think it's got its special place in time. And I think that, there will be a market that's looking, people in a market that are looking for that. I'm just going to try to there's an ungodly amount of tape on this thing. I mean, at least it's painter's tape, but this is another gold card. So refractors in gold, that's my focus. On cards that, especially cards that I need for my PC, but anything I feel like I can flip. So I did not have this. This is the gold parallel. It's got this gold like flecky foil. It's the best way I can put it. On the edges of the card, it is numbered out of 225. Which nowadays anything numbered is good because things are being overprinted again. So this is 2021 score. But nice color match to the gold pants and helmet. A nice shot of him throw. So yeah, it's just the base card with the gold sparkly foil on it. I think if you look at it closely. Oh yeah, I thought maybe there was sparkle in like the regular card too. It's kind of hard to tell. Might be like a little reflective coating on there too, but yeah, the foil edges are pretty cool. So anyway, picked one of those up. Hopefully I'll start finding some of those cards in lots and stuff, and then I can get them much cheaper and then have some for the store. But I wanted to, while prices were fair, I wanted to lock one down for my PC. This is another refractor, the gold refractor. That's what they call it. It's not really a gold refractor by traditional Topps Chrome standards. It's off-centered a good chunk, which I knew, and I'm sure that was part of the discounted price on it, but I just really like this card. I've sold a few of these in the past. It still has that, gold refractor look to it, which is all the rage. So it does say refractor down there. So no fooling anybody. This is either a refractor and it says it right on the card. So I thought this was pretty cool. This is the Topps Chrome Draft Picks, I believe, from 2004, 2003. A set you don't see real often anyway, and then for the gold refractor portion of it, you had to have that. It's not numbered or anything. And then this I got, I think, for $1, an 11 up. This is the one that looks like a clipboard. It's got some embossing here, and it's kind of grading who is on their way to the Hall of Fame. So I mean, if you look at some of these names, Jerry Rice, Tim Brown, Richmond Webb, Steve Wisnowski, I believe that is, Bruce Matthews, Randall McDaniel, Bruce Armstrong, Chris Carter, Brett Favre, Ricky Waters, and Emmett Smith. Some of those guys made it, some definitely did not, but it's kind of interesting to look back on that. So this is a little insert from Fleer in 2001. I think this was Fleer Gamers? Game Time. Fleer Game Time was the set. Alright, so that's that. And then I have this lot here that I bought. And this is all Brady, I believe. Can't remember exactly how many. Was it 100, 120 maybe? 114 Brady's. All nice, brand new sleeved. The champ is here. Here's a signal callers. Playoff. Huddle up score. So a lot of these are super junk based stuff, but this stuff does sell. You know, I can still get $4 or $5 a card for this. So when I can get them this cheap, it's worth it. Sell these pretty good. The Super Bowl champ ones. There's a 19 playoff. There's a playbook. Illusions do well. Here's a purple Fantasy Stars. Captains, another one of those signal callers. Fantasy Stars, a huddle up. A solo. Oh, this is a Gronkowski card. That's funny. Gronk. So Gronk card got snuck in there. One of those 06 score throwback cards. Prestige, franchise, huddle up. 17 Donruss. Another Illusions. 06. This one you don't see real often. This is just the straight Panini brand cards from 2018. So I'm trying not to get too much of like the base 20 and 21 type stuff because there's just too much of it made, but tends to come in lots. There's a Prestige. Here's a nice Elite. 2021 Elite, I believe that is. Elite still seems to be a shorter printed set. I barely saw any of it. Certainly didn't see any at retail, and then barely saw, or I think I got a booster box at retail, and that was it. It was the only time I'd ever seen it at retail. And I don't think there was a ton of hobby or anything either. A lot less of that than there is select. Some more Donruss, some Prestige, some sidelines. Here's a record book. Out of Legacy at Ticketmasters. I've sold a few of those. Game Face, another flashback. Stargazing. It's a lot of lower end inserts and stuff. This is the playoff. It's another purple Fantasy Stars. Huddle up. Rookies and Stars. I think is that 17? 19. And Contenders. Some more Illusions. So yeah, you can see it's a lot of repetitive stuff. This card's pretty cool. Thunder and Lightning with Brandon Cooks. Sold one or two of those before. Let's see. We got two more stacks here. So just kind of a bulk buy. Some of the real low end stuff I'll probably just do for get $2 in the store, so I'll just make $1 off of it. But some captains. Some of the stuff sells in bulk at times too. People will buy a stack of them and then look for ones to grade. Illusions. Here's a early 06 upper deck. The Madden game ones do pretty good. Some tops. Never go wrong with top space. Here's another New England Patriots cards. These can kind of get overlooked, and sellers don't list them. They don't call them, consider them a Brady card, but Patriots collectors, of course, and Brady collectors like those cards. There's nice photographs on there. Here's a nice Gold Living Legends. True Champions, just sold one of those this morning. Another Absolute, Prestige. This 2019 Highlight Real Brady is pretty cool. Scoreboard. Another Prestige. Unparalleled cards do well. They're shiny and sparkly, and people like that stuff. So, that tends to translate into a little bit more money. Here's a Topps Chrome Mini. Some Prism. Optic. This is the blue parallel. You can see the blue writing up there. It's a little bit shorter printed. Here's some more Optic. Here's a green kickoff parallel. So that's good at Dominators. Nice shiny card there. Here's an Extra Points. So this is another parallel, blue parallel, which is always good color match. This is from 17. Nice foily front too. There's another Prestige. Here's a blue press proof. I just sold one of those this week. Purple parallel on this Captain's. It's an orange parallel Illusions. A 3,000 yard club insert out of Tops. Nice looking card. Here's an early piece of history Brady. That's from 02, so keep those 02 cards rolling. Here's an 03 Bowman, so real early Brady there. And then another Prestige. So that's it. So a ton of mail. I think I got some good stuff in there. A couple PC things. And some replacement PC items. And then just some good stuff to flip. So thanks again so much for watching. And we'll see you again.